Hi everybody, this is Dr. Lisa with Tri-State Veterinary Services, my assistant Ryan, and Jerry the goat. And today we're going to be going over giving subcutaneous or sub-Q injections of medications to your goats. Sub-Q means under the skin. So what we're literally doing is we're going to go, if here's your skin layer, and here's the muscle layer, we're gonna go right in between the two. The easiest way to do that is to find an area on your goat where there's a lot of excess skin. Where I recommend going is down here in what we would call the armpit area or the axilla. It's gonna be right behind the elbow and almost right in front of the belly here. And so here in that area, there's a whole lot more excess skin. So I can grab it and pull it away from the body. And in doing so, it creates plenty of space where I can give that injection. Another good space to go would be behind the shoulder, so just a little higher up. Again, I can pull that skin away. You can see it tenting here, and that's creating all kinds of space where I can safely give that injection. A third location would be in front of the shoulder, in more of the neck region. So again, you can pull it up here. I'm creating plenty of space, and that injection could go. From experience, I would recommend, if you can, reaching for the elbow. I find going closer to the neck or even right behind the shoulder can be a little bit tighter, and so the injection may give you more of a reaction. Right behind the elbow, you have plenty of loose skin, and so you can give the injection easily. No matter where you decide to give your subcutaneous injection, it's always important that your medication be using a clean and new needle. Why that's important is so we're not transmitting bacteria or blood or infectious agents from one goat to another. If you are giving medications at home and you need new needles, please contact us or your other veterinarians so that you can have needles on hand at home. When you're giving the medication, I always recommend either having the animal restrained in a stand or having an assistant holding. What I like to do is make sure the needle is bevel up. What that means is when you're looking at the needle, there is a longer, sharper end to the needle. There is also a angled hole. What we call the bevel is where that hole is. So that is where the medication's coming out. The sharp piece is what's gonna go into the animal and cut through the skin. You wanna make sure that sharp point is towards the goat, the bevel is up, meaning the hole is facing towards you. Okay, so going in this lower area, I'm gonna pull the skin away as I discussed so that I'm creating that space between the body wall and the edge of the skin. The bevel is up, so the hole is facing towards me. And again, remember, we have that sharp point on one end. You can see the angle of the needle, and then the bevel is the hole facing forward. So I'm going to be parallel to the goat, almost right next to the skin, and I'm going to go right underneath the skin like so. If you do it that way, where you're using a sharp needle, you're under the skin, you're pulling it away, and you're also sliding it in right next to the goat, they're going to feel very little, and you're going to have little reaction. You want to pull back, make sure there's no blood, and then give the medication. Once you're done, pull out, give it a little rub, and you're good to go.